YouTube, what's happening, guys? Welcome back. We are here for Big Monday's episode at the Bettors Edge. We are staying on the hardwood, guys. We're coming off the back of a 3-1 Saturday. We took the day off yesterday on Sunday. We absolutely smashed it on Saturday. What I can tell you for tonight on Monday night is we are not going to be fading these Duke Blue Devils this evening. This team is absolutely red hot. Smoking teams, covering the spread by easy numbers. This was the only team that beat us on Saturday. When I say beat us, obviously we had Virginia, and Duke absolutely manhandled Virginia. Credit to this Blue Devils team. Credit to John Shire, Cameron Boozer, and the rest of that roster. This is looking potentially as if they're neck and neck with the Michigan Wolverines as the favorites to cut down the nets in March. With all of that said, guys, we are going to Arizona in Tucson. We have a top 5 showdown between the Arizona Wildcats and the Iowa State Cyclones. In my opinion, this is the best game on the card. That goes without saying. But in addition to that, this is where the biggest edge is in tonight's NCAA basketball slate of action. This line right now is sitting at Arizona minus 8.5 points. Arizona, as we know, guys, is a very long team. They have size. They're an elite defensive unit. They control the glass. They don't allow teams to get second chance opportunities. Koapete has returned. Their superstar freshman is back. I want to say he scored double digits against Kansas the other night, and they absolutely blew the Jayhawks out of the building in Tucson by 20-plus points. This is a deep Arizona team as far as production is concerned. I want to say all 5 starters in that Kansas game provided double-digit scoring. With that said, this Iowa State Cyclones team, as I've been talking about over the course, the better part of the last 6 or 7 weeks or so, in my opinion, is one of the more underrated teams in the country. They're not playing their best brand of basketball right now. That is for sure. They got absolutely dog-walked the other night by a shorthanded Texas Tech Red Raiders team. However, I think we're going to see the best of this Iowa State team tonight. I think they're going to come prepared. I think they might have overlooked that Texas Tech team the other day in that blowout performance at home. I think they were looking ahead to this Arizona game on the road. One thing that I do think they have in their favor, what Arizona does really, really well, is they control the paint, they control the interior, and defensively, teams really struggle to shoot the 2 ball against them. What this Arizona defense doesn't do as well, still strong in, but not as elite, is defend the 3-point line. We know this Cyclones team loves to shoot the 3 ball. We know this Arizona Cyclones team shoots a ton of threes, and they shoot them at a very high percentage. This is a top 10 team in the country in both total threes made per game and in 3-point efficiency. If, obviously, the Cyclones team is going to be able to keep this game close within the number 8.5 points, they're going to have to shoot the 3 ball well tonight. In addition to that, this is a top 10 team defensively, Iowa State, in points allowed per possession in the country. What this Iowa State defense does very, very well is they generate turnovers on a per possession basis. If there is one little bit of a weakness in this Arizona team, is they do have a little bit of a tendency to get loose with the basketball, and they turn the ball over a little bit more than you would like from an elite team. I don't want to say it's a glaring weakness or a glaring red flag. It's not that bad, but they do turn the ball over a little bit more than you would like to see. If the Iowa State Cyclones can generate some turnovers, keep the Arizona offense at bay with their two-point shooting. Arizona does like to shoot mid-range jumpers, and Iowa State is pretty good defensively at defending these two-point jumpers. And Iowa State can hit their typical three balls. I really like Iowa State to stay within the 8.5 points tonight and keep this game closer than the experts are predicting. I do think Arizona finds a way to win this game. I do think we're going to start seeing an uptick in production as this team gets healthier. The Arizona Wildcats, we saw them, I think, hit a little bit of a slump over the course of the last month or so. From this point forward, I expect this Arizona team to really start to hit its groove heading into March. However, with that said, I think they win this game tonight, but I do like the Iowa State Cyclones to cover the number of 8.5 points. As always, guys, thanks for watching the videos. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back tomorrow with many more winners for you guys.